Look at him. You see the marks on his skin. You see the centuries of non-stop, uninterrupted conditioning. No rest days, no cheat meals, no excuses. He didn't whine about being exhausted. He didn't ask for mental health breaks. He turned his entire existence into a weapon. And a lot of you look at that and think, that's the goal. That's what dedication looks like. You post quotes about him. You put his theme music over your workout videos. You tell yourself that if you just detach enough, if you cut off everybody, if you suffer in silence long enough, you'll finally become untouchable. But you're looking at a corpse. You're looking at a man who traded his entire humanity for a physical shell that couldn't feel anything anymore. He mastered his craft, yeah, but he became a prisoner to it. He spent hundreds of years running laps on a track that had no finish line, fighting enemies who couldn't even force him to try, all to fill a void that muscle and martial arts could never touch. He wasn't elite, he was empty. He was the strongest man in the room and the loneliest soul in the world. Do you know why he started? He didn't start because he wanted to be a monster. He started because he loved someone. He was just a kid named Hakuji. He stole medicine because his father was dying. He took beatings until his back bled because he refused to let the only person who cared about him perish in poverty. When he lost his dad, he was ready to burn the world down, until someone offered him a reason to live. A sick girl, a simple life, a promise to protect. He didn't want power for the sake of power. He wanted power so he wouldn't have to watch the people he loved slip through his fingers ever again. And then, the world took it all anyway. When everything you built your life around gets torn away from you, a switch flips inside your head. The grief is too heavy to carry, so you convert it into rage. You tell yourself, if I was stronger, this wouldn't have happened. So you throw away the grief. You throw away the love. You throw away the memory of why you cared in the first place, and you replace it with the grind. How many of you have done the exact same thing? You got your heart broken. You got fired. You were told you weren't good enough by someone whose opinion meant the world to you. And instead of processing that pain, you made a pact with yourself. I'll make them pay. I'll make myself so strong, so rich, so successful that nobody can ever hurt me again. That's not ambition. That's trauma wearing a gym shirt. That's fear pretending to be focused. Look at how he acts when he meets someone who reminds him of what he used to be. When he looks at a human struggling, bleeding, fighting with everything they have just to protect a friend, he doesn't respect them. He laughs at them. He calls them weak. He tells them their mortality is a disease. Why? Because seeing someone fight for love reminds him that he lost his. Seeing someone bleed for a purpose hurts him, because deep down, he knows his own purpose is dead. He isn't angry at Tanjiro or Rengoku. He's angry at himself. Every time he crushed a human, he wasn't proving his superiority. He was trying to murder his own past. He was trying to erase the boy who failed to protect his family. Watch yourself very carefully when you start making progress. Because the moment you cross a threshold, the moment you start making money, getting in shape, building skills, a quiet little demon sits on your shoulder and whispers, look at them. They're lazy. They're weak. They don't have what you have. And suddenly, you become the bully you used to hate. You start looking down on people who are at step 1 while you're on step 10. You project your own past insecurities onto everybody around you. You use your accomplishments like a shield so you don't have to admit how terrified you still are of going back to zero. If you have to tear down someone else's struggle just to feel good about your progress, you haven't evolved. You just put on a mask. Do you remember how his story ends? He was winning. He regenerated his own head. He broke the laws of his own universe just to keep fighting. Technically, nobody defeated him. And yet, in the middle of his absolute triumph, he looked at his reflection in the blood on the floor, and he finally saw it. He wasn't a warrior. He was a monster who spent 300 years dishonoring every single promise he made to the people who loved him. He didn't lose to a sword. He lost to the realization that his entire life's work was a lie. You can win every battle. You can max out every stat. You can stack your bank account to the ceiling. But if you lose your soul along the way, what did you actually gain? A trophy on an empty mantle? A body that doesn't feel alive? If you've been grinding for months or years and lately you just feel cold, empty, cynical, maybe it's not because you need to work harder. Maybe it's because you forgot why you started. Did you start working out so you could mock people? Or so you could feel strong in your own skin? Did you start building that business so you could dominate others? Or so you could provide safety for the people you love? Strip away the ego. Strip away the bitter need to prove your doubters wrong. Revenge is cheap fuel. It burns hot, but it leaves nothing behind but ash. Find a better fuel. Build your strength so you can carry others when they stumble. Build your wealth so you can bring freedom to your family. Build your mind so you can navigate this world with grace, not arrogance. Don't become a monster just to win a game that ends anyway. Stay human, stay grounded. Keep your reason for fighting alive, even when the world gets dark. Stop running from your past. Start building a future you can actually stand to live in. Fix your focus, remember your promise, and write an arc worth remembering.